Hi, I'm Krys Ray, a Christian transformational life coach. What I want for you is to have a life that's so full of the love of God that you would think anything else is second best. So my personal story consists of a series of physical and emotional abuse from my childhood. After some serious soul searching and forgiving myself and others, I found that I was surrounded by people who cared about me. People listened and supported me to get out of situations I created for myself. I became a life coach after working with a health and wellness coach. When we worked together, she would ask questions that I've never been asked before, and her pauses caused for an answer. So I had to think of a way to articulate my feelings without feeling super vulnerable, but I found the more vulnerable I allowed myself to be, the more powerful the work that we were doing was, and the more love that she had to pour out. And then she found truth with that love to help me find who I really was. As we progressed over the course of 6 months, she found scriptures that specifically spoke God's truth to me, not just her truth. It spoke deeper to me than just my head knowledge. And in that process, I began praying more and asking God, what did He want from me? How could I show up in the world better? And actually felt God nudge me to go get more education. And so I enrolled in 2 different schools to learn different techniques about how to coach and to do it successfully. I found schooling and different classes to take to hone in on a craft that spoke to who I am and find scriptures on who I am and my identity, my worth, that I can then also take people on a journey that they can find their identity and worth. My philosophy as a Christian transformational life coach is to help you love the life that you have and live it on purpose with God's guidance. I provide Bible-based principles that will shape your thoughts, your beliefs, your patterns, and even your heart posture. I walk with you through a healing and renewal process. It's extremely profound and life-altering if you are willing to accept it. I practice active listening, intuitive responses, and silence. And in doing these different tasks, I am able to see what people really are looking for in the conversation. If it's just a venting moment, if it's a moment of reflection, if it's a moment of growth that they're looking for, or really to help them change their perspective. And instead of just talking, I'm always trying to figure out the deeper meaning of what's being said. And that helps you find context in your life and purpose in your life. When I'm coaching someone, I focus on building personal faith, growing in their faith in God, rather than focusing on the situations that are getting out of control. I encourage people to commit to prayer and journaling and other writing exercises, as well as scriptures that specifically speak to their situation. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, check out my website to learn more about Christian transformational life coaching, to book a session in person or on Skype.